Hi everybody, I want to talk to you today about lentils. It's food as medicine again. It's been a wonderful day. I've been a little rushed because sun is out and a really old friend gave me some really nice snowshoes for Christmas, and I'm living with some friends and they've got this huge field next to their house. And when I get a chance, I just go out, even for half an hour or whatever, and just walk around with the snowshoes and sort of like walking meditation, breathe in that fresh air and feel good. And today is just beautiful. So, but while I was walking, what I had baking in the oven was lentil loaf. So lentils are another inexpensive, very expensive food. It's low in fat, high in fiber. Remember, no animal food has fiber in it. So people dealing with constipation, no animal food has fiber in it. So this is high in fiber, low in fat, high in protein. But there's protein in everything. So that old myth that got so deeply entrenched around meat and protein. And now it's just to dig ourselves out of that, because there's protein in everything, and much better quality absorbable protein in like leafy greens than in animal foods. So it's hard when beliefs like that get entrenched. So this is so easy. I'm going to have probably 3 recipes in the description. I'll probably put a lentil soup. I do have like a lentil pate that I'm going to put in, and definitely this lentil loaf. This recipe made 2. So this is great because you can freeze one if you want. You can slice one and freeze it, and then make this, make sandwiches with this. Get some gluten-free bread and make wonderful sandwiches, like with maybe the veganaise or a natural mustard, and some sprouts. Wow, that's what I'm going to have tomorrow for sure. So this is so nice. Like tonight, I will reheat, maybe just fry quickly. I'll slice it, fry quickly, and have it with some sweet potatoes and a raw salad, and that's just some arugula, some spring greens, maybe grate a bit of carrot and sweet potato in it, and I'll be set to go. So it's just so great for lunches. It's so fabulous for lunches. The only thing you need to know, like you have to cook the 3 cups of lentils first thing. And I always put a piece of kombu in with my beans. Remember, this is a bean. And this is fabulous. This will make them more digestible. This takes radiation out of your body. This is your minerals, full of minerals. So really good. And then before you cook the beans, you have to rinse them, but you have to sort through them. And I just put them on a plate and look at what I want, make sure there's no stones or anything. Actually, today was really awesome. I did find, it looked like a stone, but it's actually a chickpea in there with it. So, I did find that one. But, someone bites into that and it's harder and they think it's a stone or something. So I found that today, which was perfect doing this. And then I put them in a bowl and I rinse them. And, slowly pour off the water. I do it about 3 times. Then they cook in 30 minutes. I put them on the stove. Like this was, I needed 3 cups to make this. So this was, and you can half the recipe if you only want to make 1 loaf. I put them in a pot of water with the kombu and with, I think it was 5 cups of water. Half an hour, done. Soft, done. Beautiful. So easy. The red lentils cook in like 15 minutes. You have the French lentils, you have all kinds. These are just easy, standard, inexpensive. Now what's neat about this is the recipe has, I have gluten-free oats in it. So this is your grain and bean complete protein, if we're gonna go there, okay? So I have gluten-free rolled oats, and there's walnuts in here, which are anti-cancer. Lentils are anti-diabetes, anti-colon cancer. Plant-based foods are anti-disease. Simple as that. So, so there was also onions. Onions are antiviral, antibacterial, all the onions. garlic was in there, so that's antiviral, antibacterial. These are medicines. And that's what I get excited about and want to let people know about. So my friend who was living with has been asking for lentil loaf, so I made it finally. And I'm so lucky I have this stove is awesome. Oh, by the way, when I rinse them, just once I look through them, put them in a bowl like this, rinse them, hold them in so the water drains off. That's it. So this kitchen is awesome. I'm very, very grateful. I've never used a beautiful stove like this ever before in my life. So lentils, you know, food is medicine again. And this particular recipe, if people are concerned about protein, which you really shouldn't be, with the grain, which is the rolled oats, and the bean, traditional societies all had some type of grain and some type of bean. And that's, you know, that is like been forever. So fast, what I like about it is this fast to cook. Once you have everything prepared, you press it into the loaf pans and bake it for 55 minutes. That's when I went snowshoeing. You know, I need to get outside for my well-being. I need to walk for my well-being. I just have to. So the other thing is, you know, the recipe originally called for a food processor. Well, I don't have a food processor anymore. I'm down to what fits in my car. And it was a choice between the bullet, you know, the little bullet blender, or the food processor. And of course the bullet won because I can also grind up my flax seeds with it. So I had to take little bits at a time and put it in the bullet to grind it up, but that's fine. You know, so I also like to make things so like it's as inexpensive as possible and anybody can do it. You know, these are inexpensive foods, and another myth is that organic and eating this way is expensive, and it's not. I buy this stuff in bulk, as you can tell. You know, that's so inexpensive. And compared to what I see the prices on meats and dairy and stuff, how high that is, and how high the toxins are in them. So this is a great one. Lentils, okay, lentil soup, lentil loaves, lentil burgers. You can make burgers with lentils. I mean, you can go online and find a ton of vegan, gluten-free lentil recipes. And, you know, this one's so nice, so easy. I mean, once I had everything ground up and grated, you know, the carrot grated and the red onion diced up and the garlic minced, and I put some organic tomato paste in here. You can also, if you can find sun-dried tomato powder, that was the original, but I couldn't. So I used tomato paste, organic tomato paste. So improvise, you can improvise too. You know, and, you know, usually through the years, I'll follow the recipe the first time. And then if I feel I could add this, like, I could also add ground up pumpkin seeds, you know, my pumpkin seed recipe. Great snack. One of the subscribers thanked me. They said, this is they tried it and they said, this is an awesome snack. So the ideas are coming, and I do have an idea of something I want to do with share with you, and that is the possibility of reading the book on Brie Swan and giving a recipe every time I do that. So, and sort of explaining where I was and what I was feeling, and the book will bring back all kinds of memories for sure. So, once again, lentil loaf, great, easy to do. I mean, once you have everything together and it's baking in the oven for 55 minutes, you too can go outside and do something, you know, because it's you know, this will feed a family very nicely, and if you're like me alone, this is going to feed me nicely, and I'll have to definitely freeze one. So, I want to thank you again. Thank you for subscribing. I read some comments last night that literally I was crying. It brought me to tears. I'm just so grateful. When another mom shared her experience and she thanked me, and and I told her, you know, this is the type of comment why I keep coming back. You know, because the time and effort is huge, and it just I just so touched me. I'm copying it out, keeping it in my notes, because I will be writing again in the future. And you know, that she took the time. I'm just really, really grateful. So no, you know, I do get to them. That was a month ago, but I did get to it last night. So thank you so much, and until the next time, thank you for liking too.